What is up, everybody? It is Jay Wilson. It's Wednesday, and it's 6:59. Dang it. So thank you very much, Wichita Falls Fish Keeper, for that awesome super chat. Means a lot, sir. So there's a lot. There's a lot. Like, I even took notes. I even got all the notes here to talk to you folks about what is happening and how all of this is supposed to work, when it's going to work, how it's going to work. But more importantly, thank you for taking time out on your Wednesday to come and hang out. I've got Weller and Coke Zero. And I've got custom aquariums in the house. So thank you very much for coming out because we're going to be talking about 5 projects, 3 of which are brand new, 2 of which are revamps and some equipment changes. And I've never done this before where I've talked about all the projects that I'm doing, but these are projects that are already more than 50% along the way in terms of procuring everything that I need and getting it set up. So do me a favor, share this video. If you're not subscribed, it'd be great if you did. Can you see? No, you can't see any of the cichlids yet. But so the reason why I titled it the way is help is because there are some points along the way that I'm going to discuss each and every project, not in complete depth, but I'm going to give you the equipment list, what is happening, the sizes, and then what I plan to stock it with. And then I want some great ideas. And what I'd really like, if you were so inclined, is to come back after the video, put those comments down so I can see exactly what it is that you had an idea for whichever project. So I'll first talk about one of the revamps of a project. So most folks know that I have 2 vivariums. They're 18 by 18 by 18. Currently, they're both in the garage. There are 0 animals in them. And so, do you like my new desk? And so I'm actually working on setting one up for a child locally here that had some health stuff, broke a leg, really just put him down, was an athlete, was doing this whole thing, and he started to watch a ton of YouTube videos. And I know his dad, because his dad's a therapist, a physical therapist, and helped me with my foot and ankle, and is still helping me with my foot and ankle. And he was looking for a vivarium potentially. And so one of those is going to go there. The other one, which is the newer one I set up, I'm going to change out the lighting system. I'm going to go to a product that is known by the name Reef Bright, but they've got a new name, and it's going to be called the Lumilight Pro. And I'm really excited because the person that designed these lights is I don't even know what you'd call a light specialist, somebody who understands light and animals that require a certain spectrum of lights and PAR levels. But this guy is a lightologist and does some great work in the saltwater community. And I can only imagine how awesome these freshwater lights are going to be to include vivariums and paludariums. So that's one of the refreshes. So I'm going to get some animals back in, and I'm not sure which dart frog I want to go with, but I love frogs. I really do. I've always loved frogs, even before YouTube. And I've kept 2 different variations of dart frog. I've kept the Azurus, which are blue, and then I've kept some thumbnail, which are cool, but they're really tiny. So the goal is to find one that's really attractive. And I like Philobades, but I also want the mint ones because they're cool, and it's just kind of hard to find them. And when they come out, they're gone. So that's a refresh. That'll come back into play, and I'll place it somewhere in here. The other refresh is the tank that I post quite often, which has the big rock on the side. It's the 36, and I'll kind of talk about it here. It's the 36-22-22 Neptunian Cube USA. And right now it's got the Dardanelle, which are coming out, and it has the catfish, which are coming out. But what will go in it and what is in it right now is I've got some really cool Carib Sea with some pebble mix in it. I'm going to be putting Lumalite Pros on that one as well. I'm also going to vinyl out the side, and this is going to help with all the light transfer from outside inside. Ted's Fish Room, how's it going, sir? And then I'm going to be adding from Dave's Rare Fish 5 shell dwellers, 5 Lalupi, 3 Julies, and 15 Tropheus. I'm not sure which Tropheus I'm going to do, but that tank is going to be fully ready and rocking probably in the next couple weeks. Now, that's the 2 revamp projects. I want to talk to you about a project that I've been working on for a very long time, and I'm very excited to talk about it. I'm excited to talk about all these projects, but this one is literally something completely different than I have ever done in any iteration of anything on YouTube, personal life, keeping animals in a glass box, you name it. I've tried it one time, but the product that I got was faulty. And I just kept chugging along, talking to folks. I talked to Serpa Design a lot. I would talk to Ted Judy a lot. And honestly, this would not be possible if it wasn't for this awesome company, Custom Aquariums. So I am very thankful for Custom Aquariums for helping me provide this paludarium. But it's much more than just a paludarium, because I'm going to give you the specs and my ideas and designing it with everyone at Custom Aquariums to get this done, which I'm sure they're like, all right, guy, one more change and it's over. But I was trying to plan and future-proof myself while talking to Ted, talking to Tanner, and trying to understand some future things that I may want to do. Because if you know me, you know I like to change things up, right? I like to switch things out. But this paludarium is going to be 48 inches left to right. Front panel all glass, doors on the side, 30 inches deep front to back, and 36 inches tall. I'm so excited talking about it. And the idea is I want to create a rainforest-esque with a body of water. And so I have a hole being plumbed at the top for a stream of water to run back down into the body of water. Then I have bulkheads done on the back. So normally Custom Aquariums has some really great equipment called the seamless sump. And most folks know that watch this channel know that I'm not a sump guy. They're very good. They work, and I'll get to that in a second. But I was looking to add canister filters. So I had 4 holes on the back plumbed for CICHLIDS Whale 500s. Of course, I'm going to go with CICHLIDS. And I'm going to be running potentially a power head inside. But the stock list, and this is where I'm going to need some help. I know like 0.1% Amazon fish, right? And so roughly, I'm going to say 75 gallons of water. I think it's a little bit more than that, but we're going to say 75 gallons. So I'll have a 75-gallon aquarium, and then on top of it, this majestic rainforest. And I'm more excited about meshing the two together because I love the plants out of the water, and I love the water and fish. And so it's like, I get to do both in one. So Lumalite Pros at the top. I'm going to do some fans to make sure that we get decreased condensation on the front glass. And then I'm going to go with 2 different types of milk frogs. I'm going to go with the Amazon milk frog, and then it's a chocolate frog. They're very similar. One is kind of a brownish with green, and then the other just has some really great one color and patterns on them, and they're handleable. That's not even a word, I don't think, but I can handle them a little bit. And so what's neat is I get to create this whole process with custom aquariums. And then I get to implement my ideas through video, pictures, talking through folks, implementing art, and ultimately getting input from you folks. So this is where I need help. At first, I wanted to go Madagascar theme, which would have taken out those those milk frogs, and then I would have had to put. I was going to do some reed frogs in because they're from Madagascar, and then some neon day geckos, which are also from Madagascar. But most folks, which I didn't know, and you may know, most Madagascar fish are big. They're massive. And so that aquarium just wasn't going to play to that style unless it was bigger. And where I wanted and to be able to continue to have this paludarium present and potentially anywhere in the house at any time, I didn't really want it to be super massive, although it is a big paludarium. So right now, for a list right here, I have about 50 cardinal tetras, 12 cory cats of some sort, about a dozen pencil fish, and then I was thinking rams. Now, this isn't all my idea. I was bouncing this off of the Mad Aquarius Chris Biggs. And I even talked to Ted Judy as well from Custom Aquariums. It's very, very hard to figure that out for myself because I don't know a lot about those fish. I understand the concept of fish keeping and needs and things like that, but it's understanding what species, where with Africans, I can go, oh, yeah, I'm going to put those with those, or I'd like those with those. And then I'll get inputs from other folks, right? So I need your help. What does that sound like to you? 50 cardinal tetras, 12 cory cats, 12 pencil fish, and some rams. What happened to Hillstream? See, that's Ted. So that's also there, Ted. But this thought of movement and color was really cool. Now, Ted had a really cool Hillstream idea, but I believe it was Asia, right, Ted? I would have to change my frog thing. So I know I can keep animals together. The deal is off. That wasn't even in the paper. So the thought for me is I want to keep it regional. So if I was doing African cichlids at the bottom, it would have to be an amphibian from Africa. Since I was hitting the Amazon, I like the milk frogs. I wanted to keep the fish Amazon. So let me hear some questions. Hello, Mr. Wilson. I can't wait for this. What is going on, everyone? Be quiet, Ted. I'm off the clock now. So clearly, Ted and Custom Aquariums are arguing about what is supposed to be done on the clock and off the clock. So this is really neat for me because, one, I get to work with a company that I've been to, I've done a video on, and I'll post that video on Facebook again just to show you some of the great things that they do. And if you get a moment, check out customaquariums.com. They can build you pretty much everything. I can't say anything, but within reason, you can get something built and it's customized specifically to what you want. And so that was key to me with this. So I'm very excited. I'm very thankful to Custom Aquariums and Ted for the help. And ultimately, I'm very thankful to you folks for helping get me to situations like this where now we get to create some really, really neat stuff. So if you want to keep it Amazon with milk frogs, you'll want to go Apistos more than rams. Boom, there we go. So Apistos was on that message that I got. Now, Apistos I know can be slightly aggressive, but let me know what you think. Don Gray said archer fish. Are they from Amazon? I don't know. I know what they are, but I don't know where they're from. I'm not going to pretend like I know everything about every fish because I'm not Ted Judy. What about marble hatchet fish? Aren't they Amazon in same area? They're so pretty, but they're jumpers apparently. I mean, being a jumper is okay because if they do jump, they're going to fall right back in the water. We're going to design it so even if the frogs do get in the water by accident, they can get back out, right? It's not just going to be a free cliff. Okay, thank you. You have redeemed. I guess you can get the tank. So I'm just really, really excited about this because I haven't told anybody. This is the first time I'm telling anybody, but there was like less than 5 people that knew outside of Custom Aquariums about this project. So archers are Asian. They're out. I just don't know any amphibians that I would want to keep from Asia. And what's neat about this build is I'm going to build it and decorate it with Wendy. So it's going to be a team effort when we build this throughout the YouTube type deal. So I'm very excited. Again, I can't say it enough. They need to make it faster. But understanding how aquariums and things are built, I'm literally getting an all glass front with doors on the side. I want everything to be cured properly. So it is going to take some time. Now, which leads me to a saltwater build. So this saltwater build, you've seen the empty tank. It's been sitting there for a while. It is a 24 by 18 by 18. Now, I'm going to transfer the existing coral in the small tank over to that tank along with the clownfish. But I don't know what else to keep in that tank because it's not massive and I don't want to go crazy. I understand coral, but I'm thinking fish. I'm going to be keeping Reef Bright XHOs. So if you don't get the theme, every single one of my lights, every single one is going to be replaced by either Reef Bright or Lumilight Pro by Reef Bright. So I'm really excited for that partnership as well because it's going to give me some really great lights for some amazing things that could be done in saltwater. And I'm excited to see what it does in freshwater. It's new. So I don't know what to expect in terms of freshwater, but the saltwater I already know what to expect. The colors, the growth, I'm excited for that. I will be doing a sump from eShops. So I've got the eShops and CICHLIDS pump on the skimmer. I'm going to be drilling that tank. So that's going to be a whole thing in itself to get everything rocking. And then I'm going to be adding an Extreme SDC from CICHLIDS, Syncra SDC from CICHLIDS, and I've got some really cool stuff from Carib Sea coming. So that tank in itself is going to be a full build from start to finish of how to set up a saltwater tank for people like me that were scared to do it. That had said, I really just didn't have time. I don't know what to do. I made excuses. Well, now I'm going to do it. And now I'm going to show you step by step just how easy it is. And so that is going to be a project that as soon as really the sump arrives with the skimmer, it's ready to rock. I talked to Reef Bright today. I talked to Carib Sea today. I've talked to eShops a couple days ago. I talked to CICHLIDS right now. And these are crazy projects. So if you got some fish that you would love to see in that aquarium, let me know. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it. It just means that I'm open to that idea and it gives me stuff to look at. So I greatly appreciate it. My nephew, Ken Carey, has salt. Yeah, I heard of that guy, Radical Reefs. So revamp the Vivarium, revamp the 3-foot Tanganyikan Neptunian cube. Those are the 2 revamps. Boom, massive Paludarium, right? And this saltwater tank. That's not it. Because why would that be it? It has to be more. And that more is going to be here any day now, actually, which is like right here. 72 by 22 by 22 frameless aquarium, white stand, just like the Neptunian Cube USA. This is also a Neptunian Cube USA. I will be doing something with universal rocks of some sort. Not sure if I'm going to do a background or if I'm going to make my own background out of a bunch of foam rocks. Very similar to what I did with the other tank, but I can modularly add my own rocks so that I can fit my intakes for my canister filters. But here's what we're going to do in that tank. So I've got Carib Sea Sand going in there, the Lumalite Pros, 3 canisters, all which will be hidden. You will not be able to see them. You may be able to see the returns. And yes, 30 Tropheus of some sort. I'm bouncing back and forth on 2, either this guy, Kasanga Red Rainbow, or Alingi. Alingi's proving to be much harder to get, but they're also come and go, and I'm not ready for them right now, so I don't need to get them. But yes, I want to do 30 of those. I've got some gobies coming from Cunningham cichlids. My catfish are coming into that aquarium. And then the Dardani are coming from that aquarium in here, which I think there's like 11 or 12. Shaboom! This is nuts. So that is the Paludarium from Custom Aquariums in all of its glory. That is a brand new 6-foot tank from Neptunian Cube USA in all of its glory. That is the saltwater aquarium that I've already have that I'm going to start the drilling, the building, the adding. I'm excited, like beyond excited. And that's not all the information that I have for you folks, because I think it's also going to be even more exciting with what I'm about to say, because I'm just in a better place. I am. All around, I'm in a better place. But before I get to all that, let me just check some comments. I can't wait to see it. Every single pump I have is going to be replaced by CICHLIDS. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Not because of me, but because of the quality of the product. And that was like the no-brainer for me to take this role that was really just talked about with me, and we can work together. It's just, it's a perfect atmosphere for me. Candy's on it, man. Half y'all need to hit the like button. Just a little tap, hit the like. It's not like you have to walk around the block. Candy, does Jay know Dan? Not sure if Dan is on Jay's radar. Who's Dan? Dan who? No, Madagascar, Dambas. I don't even, are they big or small? The rainbow for sure. Yeah, I mean, I do. I love that fish. So more than likely, that's what it's going to be. And if I can find 12 to 15 Alingi that I can put in there, great. If not, I'll find something else. Dan's the man with the master plan. So this is much faster than I thought. This is 22 minutes and 50 seconds in. So fairly good size. Yeah, it's only like a 75 gallon, so I need to know. Dan of Dan's Fish, another YouTuber. Actually, let me look, because I'm not really good at understanding names to faces, where if I see something, I will know. Is it this one? Definitely not subscribed. I just hit subscribe if it's not him. Is it him? Hopefully it's him. It just says Dan's Fish. I think it's him. But no, I have not seen this person at all. So I apologize if I should have seen him. But it is also very difficult with having a career, enjoying YouTube, playing social media, Instagram fun things, being a father, and maintaining an amazing relationship with full attention, and then still doing other stuff. What about plants, backgrounds, question mark? Sorry, Jay. All I heard was blah, 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 Lake Tanganyikan Tropheus. Very knowledgeable and amazing on fish. I'll definitely check them out. So Wendy, who's going to be helping with the Paludarium, said, what about plants, backgrounds? So since we did finish early, if you folks have questions on any of these builds, or you have just questions in general regarding fish keeping or whatever, now is the time. This is perfect opportunity to jam on whatever it is we want to talk about. So for plants and stuff, and Josh's frogs. For animals, Josh's frogs. I mean, that's a no-brainer as well. Fantastic company. And if you know me, if you really truly understand me, or you've watched me throughout my career YouTube fun, who I am as a person, if I really like a brand, how big do the frogs get? About the size of the palm, kind of squished. So just about like this area. They're chunky. They're very chunky. I stick with a brand. So Northfin, only thing I feed in the house. I do feed Red Sea AB+ to coral. But if I'm feeding coral without that, I'm feeding them Fry Starter or Coral Softy Foods from Northfin. I've been using Fritz products still. And ultimately for lights, I've stayed true to pretty much the same light company for a long time, buying them myself. But when I'm faced with other obstacles, I look at it and say, oh, like Reef Bright. I know Tulio, awesome guy, has a fun time at the shows. I've watched the company. And it was like, as I made the decision, it was like, now I started to see Reef Bright and Saltwater just, I think Bulk Reef Supply did a video on the XHOs, adding them with other stuff. So I'm excited for that. But as far as like where I get fish from, where I get my supplies, I really I'm a creature of habit until it doesn't work anymore. And it's not if it's free or not, because some things are provided for free. I am receiving the Reef Brights for free. I'm not receiving any monetary gain from it. I am receiving the Paludarium for free, but I'm not receiving any monetary gain from it. I've been receiving Universal Rock stuff for free for a very long time after my massive couple first orders and then working there, but I don't receive any monetary gain from it. So there's a lot of things that I do. I don't receive monetary gain. I enjoy a company. I want to stick near them and I want to help them grow. And I want to be a part of that growth because I get enjoyment from seeing it, right? So now you know that. Neptunian Cube USA, same thing. Same exact thing. So which leads me, Northfin kelp flakes are awesome. My Mbuna, thank you. Nothing is free, bud. Cue the evil laugh. That's not evil. So you're welcome for the kelp flakes. I too feed the krill flakes. Oh, and by the way, here's a little, actually, you know what? Yeah, I will say it. The zebra plecos. Actually, Ted Judy's here. I want them in a bigger tank already. That is my problem. And I have this fireplace right here. I'm going to turn this. Maybe you can see this. It's still a mess because, well, my foot's jacked. Let me move this for a second. Look at my plants. Look at. Is it not going to do it? Okay, can you see the fireplace a little bit? So fireplace. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to sit in here and read stories to my fish. So I thought about putting one of the vivariums there, the 18 by 18 by 18, because it won't stick out too far. Maybe from inside that molding, I don't know, maybe another 10 inches. And then I really want to do like a 2 to 3 foot zebra pleco tank. And I want it to be nice. I want a nice stand, a nice aquarium. I want it to be frameless. And I want it to look wonderful because they're sitting up high and it's with my bad foot. I have a tough time seeing them and doing maintenance is kind of a problem. So they're doing fantastic. I need more of them, but that's it. So give a shout out to the awesome fish seller who kept those fish alive for you and shipped them so well. Actually, I've done that multiple times, but I will do it again. And I know for a fact that he's only said this one because I'm going to mess up his name. So here we go. Tristan. It's Tristan. That's what I say. And you can hate it. That's fine. But Tristan is an awesome dude all around. And I've done a video. I'm going to share that video again too after this. Just an amazing greenhouse he's got going on. All these wonderful fish. This dude, I offered. I'll feed him whatever you need. He said, no, don't worry about it. I got it. He took these fish while I was in Wisconsin and he held them for a long time went through some stuff, got through some stuff, COVID threw some stuff in the mix, and then I got it all rocking and rolling. I didn't have time to do a video because I needed it to go, go, go. And I didn't have time to stop and do the methodical thing. It was just get it up and going. But they're doing amazing. They're loving Bug Pro. They're loving the Krill Flake. And yeah, they're cute little buggers. But I definitely need more. Oh, I want more. I don't need more. But yes, definitely check out Trish Tan's Tropical Fish. Too bad they will hide 90% of the time. That's why I want them down low, so that I can see them a little bit better, because when they're up there, they only come out every once in a while. But they're awesome little fish. I mean, it's an experience, and I am going to try to breed them, but I need to get them in a bigger aquarium. So that's pretty schnazzy. Oh, look at that. Candy all over it. Sharing the video. So I thought your office was romantic with the fireplace and fish tanks. Well, it ain't romantic no more. Oh, yeah, I got a little fire. This is an emergency light. It's really just a candle, but we can light this and enjoy. Somebody asked if this was Captain Morgan's tea. No, this is Weller and Coke Zero. Okay. So here is the next step for this channel. Now, I've done a bunch of different things. Matter of fact, I had a video that had over 1 million views. Horrible video, by the way. Horribly done. I have no idea how. But that's a thing I checked off. Didn't have a box for it. I didn't monetize my videos for a very long time. But then I realized the amount of time and effort that goes into it, a little bit of return, which is not very much. Honest, for me, it's not very much. For a lot of other people, it's very great. It provides me the ability to get stuff like, better microphones, better camera lenses, things like that. And over time, I've been beaten up on the back end by quite a few folks, actually, requesting certain things. And it's like, I can't do that. I don't have extra time throughout the day, but I needed to figure out a way to do certain things. So I've procrastinated, and where I'm going with this is I'm going to have memberships here soon. And it's a little difficult for me to do it because it's not something I ever wanted to do in the beginning, but the idea of this is really neat. So everybody gives content, right? A membership. So you click it, you pay X amount of dollars, and you get something. So my ideas, and you can tell me that's good, it's not good, because it's not fully done. I finally got an approval. I'm waiting to be reviewed for certain things. But my idea is a one-time a month live video specifically for members, where it's much smaller group. I don't get lost in the comments, and it's really kind of, this is a horrible word to use, but like intimate. It's almost a one-on-one-esque style, right? It's like, 10, 15 of us just hanging out, talking about fish, being real. But then the content that I'm going to post there is going to be unedited, and it's going to be raw. It's going to be the stuff that never makes it to video, that doesn't make it to Instagram. It's that picturesque, oh, look at that aquarium in the cool light. No, it's going to be like, I've been struggling for 3 weeks to figure this aquarium out. This is what I've done, and don't make these mistakes. It's, yeah, we can use that as content, but this is just cooler as a private type thing. Maybe the member can pick. Well, the member can't pick what I'm wearing. Well, actually, I guess they could. But yes, I will be wearing normal clothes. If Ted would like to send me Ninja Turtle t-shirts, I will wear Ninja Turtle t-shirts. I am now accepting donations in Ninja Turtle paraphernalia and t-shirts. Size medium or small. I doubt there will be only 10 to 15. I don't know. I have no expectations of this. I literally am setting it up. I want to make it attainable, but it's not expected, right? It's it's not expected. It's like, for me, I became a Costco member because I wanted the cheaper gas when I was on that side of town. And the perk of getting that cheaper gas also gave me access to certain things that Costco has that other retailers didn't have around here. So it was a win for me. So I did that, right? So the idea for that is the same thing. You could probably get the annoyance that you get normally out of me on a video or Instagram if you follow me on Instagram. And that's great. And I appreciate the support that way. And we have all these cool things. And outside of that, there's going to be folks that I know that wanted one-on-one type stuff. They wanted a little bit more intimacy. They wanted to know more about me, who I am, what I do, what I really like, what I don't like, because I have to be careful, when you're talking, I don't want to say publicly, but to be honest with you, I've had people take down my videos and splice things together to try to make me sound evil. I'm not joking. I had it taken down. I will be the first one to admit I had it taken down. But they spliced a bunch of stuff together. Touche, by the way, for spending that amount of time on it. And made me sound evil. And when I say evil, I mean everything that I am not. Not only do I know that I'm not that, but where this video went knew exactly, like, are they serious? Have they really ever met you? No. They were trying to vilify me. But there's things that I have to be careful of, because at any point in time, somebody can take it down and use it in their own way, right? So memberships, they're coming. Winter is coming. But there's going to be that. There's going to be lots of voices. There's going to be lots of humor. There's going to be lots of who I am. Maybe more personal stuff too, outside of just fish keeping, like hanging out with Liam and Wendy and things like that, like doing everyday stuff. Doesn't always have to be centered around aquatics or glass boxes. But there's going to be information that you'll be privy to if you're a member. And if you're not, then it's okay. Don Gray, you are banned for life. And it hasn't even started. Don Gray is actually an awesome dude. Definitely an awesome dude. Yes, Jay from CICHLIDS will be wearing khakis and a black polo. It sounds hideous. Well, this would explain why you haven't answered my text. So KG Tropicals legit has been messaging me, and that's why I kept looking at my watch. And I'm going to read the first line. Okay, I know right now I'm being a PITA. But he's not. He's asking a serious question that I will get to after the live stream. So thanks, John and Lisa, for coming in. I have already ordered the Ninja Turtle briefs. Oh, boy. He makes a hot villain. State Farm, Jay, what are you wearing? Khakis. Now you should text him during the live on Thursdays. Oh, I will. I'll blow him up. Blow him up. So John Edwards, how's it go? I just do me a favor. This is weird, and I don't know if anybody's ever done this, but I think it's kind of cool. If John Edwards is still in here, which I believe he is, I need everybody to just post a heart. Just a heart. Everyone. Post a heart. John is about to be a father. John has done some amazing things in his life, and he's kind of nervous to be a dad, which I'm sure every dad out there was nervous at one point. But we know that you're going to be nervous, and we're here for you. So if you do me a favor, post a heart if you can, hit the like button. The dude's in it. He's in the thick, and it's a hard road. It was a hard road. Well, I'll just put it that way. I'm not going to share that information. That's not mine, but yes. And John is an awesome friend too. If I needed him tomorrow and he could be here tomorrow, he definitely would, which is, I can say the same for quite a few folks, but I've known John quite a long time, and it was like an instant friendship. So it's pretty cool. So yes, memberships, 5 projects, which there is, well, 6 if you count the zebra pleco, and 7 if you really want to talk about the pond that's going outside, which I was talking to the gentleman today about the concrete pad that I need for it. So there, yeah. But I'm not close to finalizing that. I don't know how far that along is, but yeah, there's so much amazing things that are happening that I'm excited about. So I appreciate you folks taking the time to come listen. Mine just got his learner's permit, John. If I can make it, you can too, bro. But I was talking about the memberships and how I need to be careful publicly what I say and things that I do, not just for myself, but just understanding that people are like that out there, which leads me to the motivational part of this, which is so weird how it does that. It just kind of splits itself right in. But there's so many things that happen every day, right? Every day. So many things can transpire, can go right, can go wrong. There's so many lies that are told. There's so many truths that are given. There are so many friendships made. There are friendships lost. There are loved ones lost. There are diseases and cures and great things that happen on this side and horrible things that happen on this side and vice versa. And we are too susceptible to just going, okay, makes sense. Okay, that's a truth. That's truth, right? But there's so many things happening in the day. There's so much information being fed and received because we're like, don't worry, sweetheart, I'm getting this done, but you're on TikTok or you're on Instagram or Facebook, and I'm guilty of it too. Or you're getting information from your favorite news outlet, or you're getting information from your favorite friend who watched their favorite news outlet, which got it from Facebook. What I'm saying is everything you read is not true. Everything you read is not true. Perception is everything. Perspective is everything. I'm serious. I'm dead. I am dead serious. Perspective is anything. And I'm going to post something on Instagram on my story for you to understand what I'm talking about. So if you're not following me on Instagram, it's a perfect opportunity because there's some great stuff I do as well. When you do your own research, please go to more than one source. And I'm not talking about, well, Diana said that, and Jimmy shared it, and Wendy hearted it. It's a fact. It's not a fact, okay? So what I'm recommending to you is stop sharing turds. Because if that's the case, my dog goes to the bathroom in the backyard, and I will gladly share those with you if you love to reshare crap. Share something meaningful, impactful, real. Be passionate about it, but make sure that it's real. If it's opinionated, it's an opinionated piece. It's not factual, right? You got to have facts. You have to have the resources to back those facts up. There is just a lot of spread, and it's everywhere. Fish Room Fever, thank you very much. He does this every time. I actually looked at this today. He does 99 cents and then posts a turd. But yes, you got to be more cautious because all we are doing is this. If this drink tastes horrible, man, this tastes pretty good. I hand it to the next person like, it's pretty good. Take it, pass it down. You are spreading crap and trying to say that it's good so it gets out of your hands, or that it creates a disruption with somebody 3 or 4 people down that finally go, this is actually disgusting. And they're like, no, it's not. I said it was good, so you should drink some more and pass it down, right? That's the idea, is we are spreading more junk. We are frustrating ourselves. And then in turn, it continues to perpetuate, get bigger. It's a snowball effect. And now our feed is riddled with, no, that's not right. This guy's killing me. And then it's like, well, I'm unfriending you. Okay, first of all, let's start treating people as if we would treat them in person and stop virtually giving them this weird, I can just press a button and you go away. In real life, that doesn't happen. If you don't like your neighbors, you don't go to their door and be like, I don't like you, and you're deleted. And I've unfriended you from the street. On the street, I posted it that we're not friends anymore. Just be a grown-up. Be factual, be real, be passionate, be purposeful, and be you. But don't be a turd. Thank you so much for watching. Look out for the memberships. Check me out on Instagram because that post is coming. Candy shared one of the videos from Tristan's Tropical Fist, and a killer kick butt shout out to Custom Aquariums, Neptunian Cube USA, Carib Sea, myself, Wendy, you folks, John Edwards is becoming a new dad, Candy for just doing some amazing things that she always does, eShops, and Universal Rocks, CICHLIDS, and all of the great folks that help bring awesome products to this industry. And yeah, enjoy that. I may have some cool content Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So check that out. Sunday's video is going to be pretty cool. So highly recommend you stay tuned for that. Talk to you later. You know what's next. And that awkward thing right now.